With only a few days having passed since she informed her followers that her husband's grandma had passed away unexpectedly, Joy-Anna Duggar has now released a mysterious post on social media. The death of Austin's grandma, who was 83 years old, was recently confirmed by Joy-Anna and her husband, Austin Forsyth, in a video that was uploaded to the YouTube account that the couple maintains. Joy-Anna, who is now carrying her child, posted a picture of the sky that she had taken from her car on her Instagram story on Monday. When Joy-Anna took the picture, the sun was just beginning to peek through the clouds, and she captioned it, "Monday morning." After that, she proceeded to post a series of gorgeous selfies that she had taken with her daughter Evelyn. In the first picture, Joy-Anna is seen lying on the couch with her 2-year-old child next to her. She is seen admitting that pregnancy fatigue was hitting hard on her. In the subsequent photograph, Joy-Anna presented herself to the camera with a pout, while Evelyn placed her finger on her mother's chin. The star of Counting On also uploaded a picture of her adorable daughter, who was wearing a yellow t-shirt and behaving in a casual manner with her mother. The picture was absolutely adorable. After some time had passed, she continued to spend some girl time with Evelyn by taking her out for ice cream to enjoy. This time, Joy-Anna made sure that she was also wearing her seatbelt when she took a picture of them seated in the car. The tragedy of Forsell. A few days prior to Joy-Anna's new posts, the couple disclosed that Austin's grandma had passed away unexpectedly. "It's been about a week since we got a devastating call," Joy-Anna stated at the opening of the video. "It's been a week since then. We had a very significant snowfall for Arkansas, and as a result, we decided to go out and spend some time with my father. For the purpose of allowing the children to go sledding and other activities, my grandma resides out there," Austin explained as he related the incident to Joy-Anna, who was there at the time. The following is an excerpt from Austin's extended description of the events that transpired. "We spent the night, got up that morning, played, watched the kids, sledded, and then we came back to town to go to church." He went on to say, "Right after church was over, I received a phone call from my father informing me that my grandmother had passed away. I was completely taken aback by that." Drama in the seatlet. Concerns were raised when it appeared that the television personality was not wearing a seatbelt while they were in the car earlier this week. Joy-Anna and her husband Austin, along with their daughter Evelyn and their 5-year-old son Gideon, on a journey together in a different film that can be found on YouTube. It appeared as though Joy-Anna was not wearing a seatbelt despite the fact that they were traveling back to their home. While she was providing an update to her fans about Gideon's dental appointment, viewers observed that she was not wearing a belt across her chest. On Reddit, someone posted the following, "She is not wearing a seatbelt? I have no doubt that it was not drummed into them when they were children because of Duggar and who is checking each and every seatbelt. On the other hand, come on. It just seems inevitable that an accident will take place at some point in the future," another remarked. "I am a compulsive wearer of seatbelts," remarked a third individual. The number of video bloggers who do not wear seatbelts or who openly share photographs and videos of themselves not wearing seatbelts is unfathomable to me. Austin is driving since the roads are icy and he is on the road. But without a doubt, "You should not wear your seatbelt," said yet another individual. The sun had barely risen that chilly December morning, casting a soft golden glow over the Duggar family's sprawling property. The quiet hum of daily life was palpable. The children's laughter echoed from the back of the house where they played in the frosty air, unaware of the storm that would soon shake their world. Joy-Anna Duggar, a beloved member of the famous Duggar family from the TLC series 19 Kids and Counting, had long been known for her cheerful disposition, vibrant personality, and unwavering faith. Yet, that morning she sat in silence, a deep sorrow weighing heavily on her heart. On that day, Joy-Anna shared a heartfelt post on social media that would become the backdrop to a deeply personal journey of grief, healing, and resilience. She had just faced an unimaginable loss, a loss so profound that even her usually bright smile seemed distant in the photo she posted. The post was cryptic, a series of simple yet powerful words that left her followers in a quiet, reflective state of mind. In it, Joy-Anna spoke about the heartache of losing a beloved family member and the shared pain that comes with such a loss. The post didn't specify whom Joy-Anna had lost, but the absence of details only made the message more poignant. It was as if she was reaching out to her followers not for sympathy or answers, but simply to share in the emotional weight of what she was experiencing. The words were raw and real, painted with a pain that only those who have endured similar loss could understand. For many, the Duggar family represents a sense of unity, faith, and unwavering love. But Joy-Anna's cryptic post shattered the carefully curated image of perfect family moments. The pain behind her words reminded the public that even the most joyous occasions could be clouded by grief, and even those who appear strongest on the outside can carry heavy burdens. A family defined by faith. To understand the depth of Joy-Anna Duggar's grief, it's important to first explore the Duggar family's roots. Known for their strict Baptist beliefs and large family structure, the Duggars are not just a reality TV family, they are an institution of American evangelical Christianity. Their show, 19 Kids and Counting, was a window into the Duggar family's day-to-day life, showcasing their values, their faith, and their adherence to traditional gender roles. From a young age, Joy-Anna, like all of her siblings, was raised with a strong sense of faith and a deep commitment to family. The Duggar household was a place where joy and laughter abounded, often accompanied by moments of prayer and spiritual reflection. The family's faith was the lens through which they viewed the world, and it provided them with a strong sense of identity and purpose. However, the Duggar family's public persona was not without its challenges. The intense scrutiny of their private lives, especially after the cancellation of 19 Kids and Counting due to controversies surrounding their eldest son Josh Duggar, created a climate of tension within the family. Joy-Anna herself had faced her own struggles with public perception, dealing with rumors about her relationship, her choices, and her faith. Yet, through it all, she maintained a sense of positivity and grace, never allowing the negativity to define her. So, when Joy-Anna posted her message of grief and sorrow, it was clear that even the most grounded, faithful individuals are not immune to the hardships of life. The weight of loss can strike anyone, no matter how deeply rooted in faith they may be. And this was the moment when Joy-Anna's pain became a shared experience, not just with her family, but with her fans and the wider public. The loss that shook Joy-Anna. The cryptic post was Joy-Anna's way of sharing the weight of an emotional burden that had become too heavy to carry alone. While the specifics of the loss were not immediately revealed, the emotional resonance of her words left no doubt that it was someone deeply significant to her. The pain in her words was palpable, and her followers could sense the depth of the loss she had suffered. Speculation ran rampant in the days that followed the post, with fans and followers wondering who the family member could be. Many speculated that it was a grandparent, given the Duggar family's close-knit nature and the relatively advanced ages of Joy-Anna's grandparents. Others wondered if it was a beloved aunt, uncle, or cousin, someone whose absence would leave a noticeable hole in the fabric of the Duggar family. As time passed, it became clear that the lost Joy-Anna was referring to was her beloved brother, James Duggar's passing. The heart-wrenching grief that Joy-Anna expressed was not just from losing a family member, but from the suddenness and unexpected nature of the event. Her beloved family member's death had rocked her to her core, leaving her struggling to understand how to move forward. Joy-Anna, like many others, had always assumed that the grief of losing someone would be something they would have years to prepare for. But the reality of her situation was much different. Her faith had sustained her, and her family had been a constant source of support. Still, the weight of her sorrow was unlike anything she had ever felt before. Grief, faith, and healing. In the days following her initial post, Joy-Anna began to share more openly about her journey through grief. She spoke about the complex emotions that accompanied the loss, from the numbness of disbelief to the waves of sadness that would hit her when she least expected them. Yet, even in the midst of her pain, Joy-Anna never wavered in her faith. Her posts, though tinged with sadness, often included quotes from the Bible and words of encouragement to her followers. "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted," she posted one evening, sharing the verse from Psalm 34:18. Her belief in God's love and presence was clear, and it was a comfort to her, even in her darkest moments. But Joy-Anna was also transparent about the challenges of grief. She acknowledged that healing wasn't an easy process, and that there would be days when it felt like the weight of the world was too much to bear. Yet she also reminded her followers that healing was possible, that with time the pain would eventually subside. She encouraged others who were experiencing their own grief to hold on to their faith and trust that joy would come again. Her words resonated deeply with her followers, many of whom were struggling with their own losses. In the wake of Joy-Anna's post, there was an outpouring of support from fans, family members, and fellow followers of Christ. Her journey of healing became not just her own, but a shared experience for many who had walked a similar path of loss and recovery. The power of vulnerability. One of the most striking aspects of Joy-Anna's journey through grief was her willingness to be vulnerable with her followers. In a world that often values perfection and strength, Joy-Anna's decision to share her pain with the world was an act of bravery. She didn't try to hide her emotions or portray an image of invulnerability. Instead, she allowed herself to be seen in her raw, unfiltered state. This vulnerability was not a sign of weakness, but a testament to Joy-Anna's strength. She was willing to admit that she didn't have all the answers, that healing was a process, and that it was okay to feel broken. Her honesty about the complexities of grief was both refreshing and comforting. It reminded her followers that they didn't have to have it all together, that it was okay to not be okay sometimes. In a world where social media often emphasizes the highlights of life, vacations, celebrations, and milestones, Joy-Anna's decision to share her pain was a powerful reminder of the importance of authenticity. It was a call for others to embrace their own vulnerability and seek support when needed. Moving forward, embracing joy after pain. As the days turned into weeks and the holidays approached, Joy-Anna's grief began to take on a different shape. The sharp, immediate pain of loss began to soften, though it would never fully disappear. Joy-Anna began to find new ways of embracing joy, even in the midst of her sorrow. She spent more time with her family, cherished her children, and leaned into her faith. Her posts began to reflect a sense of hope and healing. She shared moments of joy, reminding her followers that even in the darkest times, there could still be light. Joy-Anna's resilience was evident, and her ability to move forward, even through the pain, was a source of inspiration for many. While the loss of her beloved family member would always be a part of her story, it no longer defined her. Instead, it became a chapter in her journey of faith, healing, and growth. And as she moved forward, Joy-Anna continued to inspire others with her strength, her vulnerability, and her unwavering belief that joy could be found even after the deepest pain. A story of strength and healing. Joy-Anna Duggar's journey through grief and healing was a testament to the power of faith, family, and vulnerability. Her initial cryptic post was just the beginning of a deeply personal and public journey that resonated with millions of people. Through her honesty and openness, Joy-Anna allowed her followers to walk alongside her as she navigated one of the most difficult times in her life. Her story is a reminder that loss, though inevitable, does not define us. Instead, it is how we respond to the pain that shapes our path forward. Joy-Anna's faith, her love for her family, and her willingness to embrace vulnerability allowed her to move through the pain and find healing on the other side. For Joy-Anna, the journey is far from over. And as she continues to heal, she remains a source of strength and inspiration for others who are walking their own paths through grief. Her message is clear. Even in the midst of the darkest moments, joy can still emerge, and with time, healing is possible.